Hey YouTube, it is Tuesday night and we're going to play a little bit of Phantasy Star Online. We're actually not going to use this disc today. This is the play disc that we typically use. For this game, we're actually going to try out IVES PSOv2 disc. Now, this disc it's a burned disc, obviously. So you can grab the file online from the Silverant website, and it comes in a zip file. Unzip it, burn it to the disk. It includes the bootloader and the game, and the game is patched. Actually, it's streamlined. I played a little bit of it offline. I haven't played it online. And basically, it'll load the patch automatically. There's no need for the patcher disk anymore. The loading screens are cut down significantly, and from what I understand, there's also some fixes in terms of some enemies that have been patched up as well. So I haven't gotten that far yet. All I have is burned it, popped it in, it plays. Good enough. So, anyways, today we're going to use this disc here. So let's just open up our Dreamcast. Drop it in, hit power, and see what happens. And tonight, what do we have? We have hard cider ironwood. Okay, so this little delay here is just the patcher loading up. So we've booted right to the start screen of PSO. And here we go. So you can see it looks exactly like the original game. From what I understand, there's also maybe some added weapons or something like that. Weapons, armor, items. I'm not 100% sure what's added. But also from what I understand, since it's directly connected to the Silverant server, you don't have to worry about things like... you might remember in a game before I had issues joining a game because I had a hacked item. Now, I wasn't even aware that I had that hacked item at the time, but... anyways, this should prevent all of that. So let's just hit start, continue, and right away, I mean, look at that, boots right to the screen. It's amazing. Okay, online mode. Yes. 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 And yes. See, look at how quick that is. It's amazing. And the Dreamcast is running so quiet as well. I'm typically not a big fan of playing burned games on the Dreamcast, only because it has been, I can't say proven, but theorized that it will do damage to your laser because of the amount of stress on the laser reading it. Now, GD-ROMs utilize up to 1 gigabyte of data. CDRs max out at about 700 megabytes. So there's a potential that it'll sort of stay in one spot when it's trying to read the disk, and that could kind of wear out that area or wear out the laser. I don't know if there's any hard evidence to prove that one way or another, but ideally, if you're going to play ISOs, you probably want to use the SD reader. Before I thought maybe I could run this patched game off the SD reader, but unfortunately, you're not able to. So you might notice that right away we jump to these ships with virtually no lag. So let's just go to Altamira. That seems to be where we run into the most people. And let's take a look online here and see if we can... who else is here? So somebody's playing the next Tetris, and there's 2 of us on Phantasy Star. So right away, I'm noticing a big improvement in this game, just in terms of load times. Hopefully that'll reduce some of the lag too. Other than that, it looks identical to the Phantasy Star Online game disc I have here. So, all right, let's see. Join a team. Let's try this one. Why not? So you might notice behind me this big pile here, and that is all recent pickups. I've had a pretty busy week in pickups. I'm just going to let people know that I'm in PSO in case they feel like joining. I'm in PSO now if anyone wants to join. So again, right away, you've noticed that I jump right into the game. There's no lag or anything at all. Like it shoots you right in. I think this is probably the optimal way to play. And the thing that you can't hear that I can hear, and it's actually what I can't hear as well, if that makes any sense, is that my Dreamcast used to make a ton of noise when it was trying to read the disc. It would make that swirling sound, and that sound as though the laser was kind of going back and forth. With this patch, I don't hear anything coming from the Dreamcast. It's pretty amazing, actually. So, all right, so let's Yukina. I wonder who that is. Looks like they've dropped a pipe. Let's just see if we have any items that we have to unload. Items. Oh, and we got that really sweet mag, didn't we? Which one was it again? Yeah, this one here, level 200, all power. Sweet. Okay, item, equipment. Do I have anything here that I need to unload? Items. Yeah. Oh, chainsword. That's right. I got that from a quest I completed. I think I just want to dump it in the bank. I'm not overly concerned about it, but oh, cool. HP material. But I kind of wanted to see what it looks like. So, all right, deposit item. Let's get rid of. Well, we're gonna build up one of our mags. So let's build up this guy right here in the background. And we'll unload this guy for now. And we'll stick with our choo-choo. And we'll see what the Kappa Kappa has. So we'll just build that up while we're playing with choo-choo. Okay, so items. Let's use that HP material. And we've got 10 of those, 10 of those. I think we're good to go. So let's jump in the game, and right away you should notice that there's virtually no load times. So far it seems similar to the load time as the original game disc, but I'm optimistic here, guys. So yeah, here we go. So I jumped right into it. That's great. Okay, so I don't need that. Hey. Oh, shit. Okay. And also right away, like, look at this. I'm actually able to hit for something decent. This is fantastic. Oh, shit. Who is... Whoa. What's going on here? Well, this is a problem. Our game has frozen. This is not good, guys. Now there's a chance that it's not bouncing back. I'll let you know that much. Fuck. I'm gonna have to power, aren't I? Damn it. Alright, here I am hyping up this disc, and it's already crashed on me. Yeah, there's no going back. We're looking at a dead screen here. Okay, well, the good news is that we've been backing up our character on the server. So, okay, IVES, you're on a decent disc. I don't, you were burned properly. You were loading properly. I have no idea why it froze. Oh, well. All right. You know what? Let's jump in the good old-fashioned way with this one right here. Okay, Bob's jumping in, so let's hurry up and get this done. So let's let Bob know. My game just crashed. Jumping back to Altamira. I totally spelt that wrong. Okay. Patch is loaded. And we're going to have to endure load times, but at least the game will play. Wow, that was disappointing. So my review so far of that particular game disc is not too good. I got to admit, not too happy with it. Okay, let's put the patcher back where it belongs. And go see our friend, Mr. Bob Dobbs. Wow, I'm totally disappointed. I really hope I didn't lose my gear. I probably did, but this will give you an opportunity to see what you can do with the server in the event that something like this happens. I should be able to just restore my character. We'll see. Fortunately, we didn't really do anything, so it's not a big deal. Like, we lost that hit material, or the HP material, but beyond that, you know, not a huge loss. But you will notice, well, my Dreamcast sounds like it's just spinning and choking. It's taking forever to load up the character. There we go. Online mode. So I am going, if anybody that is familiar with the IVES disc wants to, you know, leave me a message, comment, and maybe tell me what their experience has been online. I know it's not my Dreamcast. My connection's pretty solid. Never really had that issue in the past, so I can only assume it's either the quality of the disc, although it is a Staples disc, which isn't the lowest quality. It's not the greatest, but it's still not too bad. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Now, you can buy blank GD-ROM discs that have the Sega logo on it and everything like that. Those are used for like dev units and things like that, and they hold up to 1 gigabyte of data. But they're fairly expensive. People sell them for about 25 bucks a piece, and I'm certainly not spending that much money on a CDR. Sorry, GD-ROM. All right, let's go back to Altamira. Yes, and let's quickly check at our stuff. Oh, it would suck if we lost everything. I mean, we probably did. Items, equip. Items. Items. Okay, so we've got that. We've got, well, we seem to have everything. Do we have all of our... Got 0 Masetta though. Okay, so let's try. I was using IVES patch disk and it crashed on me after 5 min. Something about typing "you're" wrong? Okay. All right. Slash restore 1. Okay. Did this work? Nice. Items. Cool. All right. Cool. Just restored it back up. Wow, we're getting a full house in here today. Holy smokes. Hello to other players. No sign of Corey. Wow, okay. Full lobby tonight. 3 others. Anyone else use IVES here? I'm just curious if anybody else has had a problem with that game. There are some alt players also. Cool. Well, let's start an alt game then. Wow, I wonder who's here. I wonder if everybody's GameCube. Get up, mister. Okay, who else do we have here? I think these are all GameCube players. I'm not sure. Yeah, they're GameCube players. All right. Yukina has a alt quest in the mines. Wanna join? Let's just see if being paged in alt game. Okay, those people. Time to retire my Dreamcast mag. Okay, organize, join. Who else is here? Oh, Usagi's here. Wow. Everybody's joining today. Holy smokes. Haven't seen the lobby this busy in quite some time. Forget how you do that. I think it's like the F keys or something. Isn't it like... I forget how you do that. You use your F keys, right? Alt F. That's right. Alt F1, and I fell. Boom, and I fell. This is so ridiculous. Boom. All right, we've had enough fun. Okay, so we got a full house of alt players. I did the Yasha Hun already, if so, okay. Okay. Let's do some hunting. Alright, let's do some hunting. Is right. Organize. Join team. Here we go. Back to our friend Yukina. I think Usagi's probably there as well. Hopefully. What do we got? Nice. Okay, cool. So we got a decent lineup of players right now. Hopefully Bob will join us too. Okay, and here's the difference between IVES and the standard disc. Alright, so kind of back to where we were before. First things first, let's unload our Meseta in the bank. I have no Meseta. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Do you mean that even if I restore my character? Deposit item. What happened here? Whoa. What's going on here? Hey. This isn't right. Okay, item pack. Let's quit the game. Why did I lose all my shit again? Okay, So we're going to restore 1. That's bizarre. So when you jump back into the game, it doesn't save your character data? I guess I probably didn't have to disconnect fully. I could have probably just jumped back to the lobby, but... well, we haven't had a night like this where it's taken us 20 minutes to log on to PSO. I guess I probably could have just jumped back to the lobby and restored from there, but let's just try this from scratch. And hopefully, we can restore our character again. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll exit out of the game so it saves with all of the Masetta and items and stuff like that, because those are some really decent mags. We don't want to lose those. And then we'll jump back in. So we're probably going to have to disconnect again, but oh well, it is what it is, I suppose. Oh, looks like somebody's playing Alien Front Online. We really got to get back to that as well. All right, in the intro, I'm going to start showing off this little pile here. So, again, I always bitch about finding things in the wild, how tough it is, and you never find anything good, but it seems as though once, twice a week, I put up a video with a big stack of shit that I find. So, you know, I'm only one person. It can't be that bad out there. I don't know. Okay, let's go to Altamira, block 1, and restore our character. So first things first, this was a really decent score. And it's funny because I actually went to one thrift store and I was excited because I don't really see these that often. /restore 1. But when I do, I definitely want to pick them up. So I took it, I grabbed it, and I looked at the back and I looked at the model number. And it was not the good model number. And that's for the Game Boy Advance SP. This right here. You really want to get the AGS 101, not the AGS 011. Okay, item pack. Items. Quit game. Okay, is it going to save everything? I hope so. Saving game. Okay, sweet. Then we'll jump back in. So I was at a Value Village and I saw one for $9.99 and I looked at the back and it was an AGS 001 and was like, $10. It's not a bad price, but I don't really want it. It's not the optimum model to get. And I have an AGS 101. I've had a few in the past, but I kind of trimmed them down to just one. Anyways, so I put it down and then I was kind of humming and hawing on my way home going, maybe I should have grabbed it just to have kind of a backup. Maybe I could mod it, something like that. And I did look online and there are mods for the model 001, but unfortunately, the problem with that is that they cost like $60. You're not really going to get much further ahead than just buying a standard model 101. So, I let it go and I was kind of kicking myself a bit going, maybe I should have grabbed it, but I wasn't too bent out of shape. It was a good price. So I went to another thrift store a couple days later and I was leafing through some stuff and I found a decent stack of items. And then I looked at the electronics section, didn't see anything there worth grabbing. I had a pile of stuff, the line was too long. Doubled back to the electronics section, and there it was, the middle of the rack, right here, Game Boy Advance, SP 101. It's a little scuffed up. It's actually not too bad. Right here on the surface, it's a bit beat up, but the screen is actually pretty decent. It's got a bit of gunk on it, but it's clear, it's clean. Everything else there's no issues. It seems to, it doesn't seem to have any problems in terms of like loading up or anything like that. So yeah, there you go. Seems fine. So yeah, I got a backup SP 101, playing a little bit of Mario Kart Super Circuit right there. So yeah, that was a good find because those things go for about $100 nowadays. Okay, let's see if our character data is back to normal. And it's always good to have a backup console, and especially like a little handheld like that. They don't take up a lot of space. Throw it in a drawer, forget about it. Okay, items. Sweet. Okay, we got everything. Good stuff. Okay, let's see where everybody is. Organize, join. Cool. So yeah, I was pretty happy to find that. You don't find those too often. Lately I've been finding quite a few Game Boy consoles out in the wild, so kind of just getting lucky, I guess. Always getting backups. All right, speaking of backups, let me just let everybody know what's going on. Oh man, so I was using IVES and it crashed. Then I restored my save from Pioneer from the lobby, and when I joined, my character had nothing. So I had to disconnect and restore, then disconnect and save to VMU, then reconnect. Such a headache, but I'm back to normal. Oh, okay, so let's drop everything that we don't need in the bank. Oh, cool. So nobody's really started playing anyways. So that's good. That is good. So deposit, Meseta, all of it, deposit items. So we'll get rid of this guy and we'll get rid of this guy because we already have a decent mag built up. Get the Mark III mag. Wonder what that is. It's on GameFAQs too. Okay, so while we're kind of waiting to play, we'll sort of watch the conversation, see what everybody's talking about. This, I kind of regret selling Season 2. And I found Wonder Shows in Season 1. If you've never seen it, it's pretty fucked up. It's great. It came out, it was like an MTV show. It came out about 10 years ago. The setup is it looks like a kid's show, but it's very, very adult. It's great though. It was a head trip, and the last season is hilarious because I'm pretty confident they knew they were getting canceled, and they just kind of go for broke with their ridiculousness. Where are we playing? Are we doing a quest? Legit mode deactivated. Legit mode deactivated. Get rid of the fake ones. Oh, maybe they're just trying to figure out what items they have that are hacked items. So yeah, that I had Season 2 before I found Season 1, but I ended up selling Season 2 just because I thought, what do I need a random season of this show for? Now I have Season 1, I'm like, fuck, I should have kept Season 2. But oh well, it's a fun show to watch every once in a while. This here was a cool score off of one of the forums I belong to, and it's a movie called Baby Blood. It's a Canadian movie. It's a horror movie. I used to have it on VHS when it was called The Evil Within, and it's about this woman who gets impregnated with this like Cthulhu type creature, and it's talking to her sort of telepathically, and what ends up happening is she has to have sex with a bunch of guys, and then the creature kind of eats them through, you know, her vagina. So I didn't know Anchor Bay released this as Baby Blood, and it's 16.9 anamorphic, really good release. So I'm kind of pumped to throw that in and watch it. The cover kind of makes it look cheesy, and the movie isn't spectacular by any means, but I don't know, for me it's a bit nostalgic, and I enjoyed it at the time, and now that it's got a proper transfer, I'm pretty confident I'll enjoy it, you know, this time around as well. So, you know, check it out if you can. It's kind of pricey on eBay. You don't necessarily have to get it on eBay if you know how to, you know, download movie files from certain websites, but it's a rare one, so I don't think you'll find it too easily. But yeah, it was released as The Evil Within and on DVD as Baby Blood, so something to check out if you're interested. All right, let's find out where we're going. So where do you all want to go? What is a cool quest tonight? Well, I still like Kappa the best. Okay. This is another cool little find too. Yeah, that one's wild. Yeah, that one is wild. Looks like Bob might have some hacked items that he's not aware of. Interesting. Anyways, while we're waiting for everybody to get settled, we'll show off this one too. Again, another movie. I like collecting DVDs. I've got quite a few of them. So this one, Communion, another semi like rare DVD to come across. It's an old Christopher Walken alien abduction movie. I just remember there's a probing scene in it, which is like really, I don't know. It's the face that Christopher Walken gives when he's getting probed. It's creepy. But it's a pretty cool little alien abduction movie. It's not too bad. Doesn't really get a lot of credit. It probably came out around the same time as like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Let me just check the date on the back here. No, 89, much later. But yeah, I'll probably throw it in the background at some point and kind of let it play out while I'm doing something else, maybe modding a console. What does this guy want? Okay. I give items. Okay, Mag. Let's feed our Mag while we're here. So Diamate. That's what we want. Okay, we'll just boost this guy up with power material. So that's pretty much it for like primarily the movie finds. Did have quite a few game finds as well. So I had the console, which is great, and these two were pretty cool as well. So, you know, a couple weeks ago, you probably noticed that I showed off. I found a copy of Final Fantasy 13, and then I found a copy of Final Fantasy 13 guidebook. So that came in handy. But then when I was out and about, I found these two as well. So I found a complete minty copy of Final Fantasy 13-2, and also found a copy of Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2, the remastered versions. So those were originally on PS2, and I have those as well, but I never got around to playing them. Always wanted to, but I think I'll probably just jump right into the remastered versions at some point. The only problem that I have is that other than playing PSO and recording, like any of those sit down and play RPGs, I struggle nowadays. I don't have the time that I used to. And when I do want to play RPGs, I tend to want to just have them recorded as well for, you know, just if I'm spending the time, I'd rather have it go somewhere. And I'm not uploading any PS3 footage. I don't really plan on it either. Although I have been running into quite a few PS3s in the wild that I've been passing up. And I should probably pick them up, if only because they're like $20. And you know, if they have a half decent hard drive in it, it's worth it for the hard drive alone. That said, you know, my PS3 is going to die eventually again. It kind of hermit crabbed around to where the point where it's not the original PS3 I owned, but you know, I upgraded the hard drive, then I switched out the actual PS3 model. Yeah, it serves its purpose, but eventually it'll die, and for 20 bucks I might as well keep a backup stored up somewhere just in case it does die eventually. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. Maybe they're negotiating. They are useful when you're leveling, but not much after you hit a certain point. So yeah, those two games are really cool to find on PS3. The other games that I found, yeah, that's true, were for the GameCube. Now, I don't have a GameCube. I've had many GameCubes in the past, and I've actually had many really decent GameCube games, but I'm not a fan of the system. I didn't grow up on the system. I have no attachment to it whatsoever. I know there's good games. I know there's Phantasy Star Online on it, but it's at this point the entry point into it is quite expensive, and I just really don't have any desire. That said, I found some of the heavy hitters out there as well. You know, I found Skies of Arcadia out in the wild for $2.99. I found what's it called there? See if I can grab this. Can I grab this? I found cool. What was it called there? Path of Radiance? What was that game called again? HP material. Found that out in the wild. I found lots of good GameCube games, and every time I just sell them because I really have no connection to the system. So, Ottawa and Edmonton. Okay. Sorry. Not following the games now. I did buy a Blu-ray recently that you might remember. You ever watch Okay, I'll do that. Canuck film called Face Off. Not enough ATP. Okay, let's get that weapon take item. Where is it hiding? Here we go, the launcher. Okay, we'll grab that. We'll equip it as per request. Got it. You guys, you peeps ready? Yeah, so the GameCube, I mean, I'm sure it's a decent console. I've never really played on it that much, and I've had a lot of good games, but again, I just end up selling them because I don't have really any desire to collect for a new console. And if you want to buy these games nowadays at retro stores, they are ridiculously expensive. And if you want to buy them on eBay, again, just stupid expensive. So, you know, I do find them out and about every once in a while, and I pretty much just sell them and use the money. I put the money towards other things, like mostly just Dreamcast related products. I do have something that's coming in the mail. Hopefully it'll show up tomorrow. It's Express Post. That I'm pretty happy to have snagged for a decent price. Again, not going into the red for anything. It was all stuff that I had in PayPal. So anyways, let's get back to GameCube. So the first one isn't that spectacular, but it's still a really fun game on GameCube. I did play a little bit of this before. It's Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters, and picked it up because, you know, I know that it some of the horror movie trading groups I belong to, there's a lot of completists, and they will grab anything with, like, you know, Godzilla in the title. So I'll probably trade it to them for something and see what I can get in exchange. 2 Pokemon games. I'm not a huge Pokemon fan, like I said in the past, but I do collect some of the Game Boy games and stuff like that. But beyond that, nothing. And that's found Pokemon Channel. Don't know anything about it. I know it's supposed to have cards in it. Okay. So I found that, and this one apparently is pretty popular as well, and that's Pokemon Coliseum. So again, found these all for a couple bucks a piece. Not a bad price at all. Did find a Wii U game. You don't really see those out too often nowadays, but they are starting to pop up here and there, and that's Nintendo Land. I'd like to get a Wii U, but I think I'm going to just skip it and just go straight to the Switch. But, you know, got it for a couple bucks. Maybe I'll be able to unload it for 10 or 15. This one is a pretty popular game. It's a lot of fun. I did play a lot of this when the Wii first came out, and that's Super Mario Galaxy. So that was pretty cool to find for a couple bucks. And finally, for GameCube, the big one here, which should get me some decent trade bait, is The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. So that has 4 of the original games. It has Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. So decent, complete. Could probably get 50, 60 bucks for that if I wanted. And again, just put it all towards Dreamcast related stuff. Not a bad little haul. You know, if I get rid of Legend of Zelda alone, I'm already going to be in the black for everything else, and then I can start putting the money towards, you know, whatever. Finally, this is not a DVD. It's not a game. It is game related, and I picked it up because, again, it was a couple of dollars, so hey, why not? And that was the Mario 25th Anniversary History Soundtrack CD. So it's a bunch of the different themes to Super Mario on CD, and it comes with a decent little book, which is kind of nice. It's a nice little package. I'll probably rip the album, give it a listen. Maybe I'll hold on to that. I'm not 100% sure, but I might unload it sometime in the future. Anyways, that's pretty much it for game hauls and stuff like that. I just rushed right through everything, but you kind of get the idea. All right, where is everybody hanging out? Jesus, let's start playing. We're just hanging out. All right, we're going back here. Well, maybe we'll just keep feeding our mag. Yay, we're at level 1. No prob. I have time. It's early tonight. Wow, Bob was playing without a mag the whole time? Trimates, star atomizers. Best results for POW. Dimates for POW. Okay. Are we almost good to go there, folks? No try. Normal mag, need try. Check the tables. Special mag is Dimates. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I wasn't aware of that. Okay. All right, I think we're better. Okay, so I think Bob's got his character all beefed up and ready to go, so hopefully we can jump into a quest soon. Okay, Can you equip good weapons now? What is my stats at anyways? Wow, almost at a next level up too. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'm good. All right, great. Thank you. All right, let's follow our friends and get this party started. So I think we're going to be playing... Oh man, this one. I think this is the same quest we played last time, so hope that nobody minds. Yeah, this is the one. We're going to skip the title screen and we're going to jump right into the game, because if you remember from last time, this guy just rambles on and on and on. You get it. Go to our goal and kill everything you see and hit a switch. Yep. Keep hitting that switch. Use this thing. It'll help you hit the switch. Okay, see you later. Don't die. Kill the animals. And then there you go. And I think I'm supposed to talk to this woman too. Is that true? Yeah. Okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yep. It brings us water to Pioneer 2. Be careful. Okay. No problem. I will be careful. Pioneer 2, here we go. Okay, so where is everybody? Please say... Oh, we're still running around here, going to the stores. Alright, maybe I will... Should I get some dimates now? Nah, fuck it. We'll find some. We will find some. So I think that's Bob up ahead in that character. So we'll see if we have any luck with this particular weapon. Hopefully we do. I'm just going to bring that down a little bit. Okay, here's where we get to hear. Here is where we get to... No, we don't hear anything actually. This is where we get to see our little cutscene. Ah, it's lava. Don't get hit by the lava. It's bad. Okay, we can't skip it. All right. And here we go. Let's go shoot some shit. Item. Equip. So they wanted me to bring this. So apparently I'm getting money from this. Is that true? Okay, looks like I got the XP, so that's kind of nice. So it shoots out 3 at... Oh, interesting. So it shoots out 3 projectiles at a time. So let's just... see. What's this? Why do I grab the monomates every time I get suckered into the monomates? Wow. Alright, let's just tag them with our regular... shot here, because it appears as though our special shot is not that effective. The good news is we're gonna bump up in a level in like no time. Okay, let's follow our friend here. I am enjoying this weapon so far. Okay, so let's just tag as many of these guys as possible. And hopefully, oh yes. Oh wow, so it shoots out 4. I thought it only shot out 3. That's pretty cool. And for some reason, a heart came out of there. Sure, why not? Alright, we'll tag this guy too. Bang, bang, bang. Tag this guy too. Bang, bang, bang. And who else do we got? Anybody? Wow, this gun's actually pretty effective. I'm very impressed. It'll be nice when we kind of get one of those big sort of scrubs going on where there's a ton of monsters all sort of focused in and concentrated to one area. We'll just start lobbing bombs and hope for the best. So Dreamcast Junkyard rather recently had a contest. Unfortunately I lost, but it was still a pretty cool contest. Somebody had made some custom covers and CDs of Millennium Racer, the new game to be unearthed from, I can't remember the person's name, but essentially he bought a dev kit, and the dev kit had the files for this game that was never released, although it was pretty much finished. I guess maybe it was a licensing issue or something. It's kind of hard to tell. But anyways, had another person take the files off of the dev kit and managed to work them into a working ISO. And yeah, there's a new unreleased game floating around for the Dreamcast. So it's pretty cool. You know, it's always been a great time to be a Dreamcast fan, but I don't know. I think the last 2 years in particular, we've got so much new cool stuff. Like whether it's new games or new peripherals. There's a guy that makes wireless controllers, and he's actually also made a light gun that I guess he repurposed a Nintendo Wii sort of like light sensor and hooked it up to a Dreamcast light gun. And it's not cheap, it's about $200 or so, but you can play light gun games on a newer television nowadays. It's pretty amazing. It seems to work pretty well. I don't know anybody that has one yet. Oh shit, I didn't get into the circle enough and I didn't donate. Fuck. Oh well. So anyways, there were, I think, about 10 winners. There might have been less. There might have been 8 winners. And yeah, they all got a copy of this game. And again, it's a brand new game for the... essentially a brand new game for the Dreamcast, because nobody had played it up until this point. I think there was a port maybe for PC. Don't quote me on it. But if that's true, I'm not sure by comparison how good it is. Sweet. Nice. Level 99. Alright. 99 problems. Bitches. There you go. An old Jay-Z joke. Okay, come on, come on, come on. All right, so what else could we, anything useful here? Monomate. Who uses monomate? What about over here? Anything useful? No, dye fluid. All right, let's find our compadres. Nope, that's not where we want to go. Okay, let's find, where's everybody else going? Okay, let's try this way. And if you look on Dreamcastic's channel, that's PC Wizard's channel, you're going to notice also that he's got a new video up showing the playable demo beta of In the Line of Fire, which is that game that unfortunately just didn't get enough support from the Kickstarter. And, you know, the team that's making the game has to eat, so they kind of had to abandon the game, unfortunately. And it's really disappointing. It looked great. Some people were polarized a bit by it. For whatever reason, they thought that it looked like shit. I mean, it was a beta. The textures were not complete. The gameplay wasn't polished or anything like that. It was just essentially showing what you could do with the engine that they developed on the Dreamcast. That was it. If anything, it was a demo for the engine that they created, and I think it looked really, really good. Like, it looked kind of on par with the graphics at that time. You know, it's not going to look like modern day stuff. From what I understand, also, it was going to be optimized for widescreen, which can be transferred over VGA. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do it for Pierre Solaire. I know that that has an option for widescreen, and I tried it, but it always seems to want to output in standard definition. Again, not the end of the world, because I play most of my games in standard definition on the Dreamcast, on my, you know, my modern television. But still, it would be nice if, you know, you'd be able to fill out the screen a little bit, and especially if the graphics are optimized for that particular game. Like, you're not going to get a stretched out look. You're going to get a more blown up game and just a bigger gameplay space, you know? So it's kind of, from what I understand, there's about 2 or 3 original Dreamcast games that can also output in 1080p, or not 1080p, but in 16:9 or something comparable to that resolution. But I've yet to see it or explore it. Even on my television downstairs, I can't plug the VGA directly into my television. The television I have supports 3 HDMI inputs, but no VGA, unfortunately. No matter what I do, I have to upscale. That being said, I'm hoping that that Beharris box is going to come in shortly, because, you know, they did say that it will be coming in hopefully at the end of the month, or start deliveries, or whenever they get the parts that they're looking for come through. And I don't know, I'm getting a little anxious. I'm doing fine with the setup I have in terms of my resolution. I'm quite satisfied with the way my setup is. It is a bit cumbersome. There's a lot of plugging in and stuff like that to get prepped to play a game. So it would be nice to just turn on a console and not have to worry about configuring an upscaler or anything like that. And also size-wise, like just sort of streaming down all the boxes and things that I have plugged into my Dreamcast in order to optimize the picture. Now, the one cool thing about the Beharris box, amongst others, is that, why am I hitting for so little? is that for one, there's no power that needs to be added to it. It'll run the device probably using some sort of step-up inducer. It'll run the power to power the HDMI output directly from the Dreamcast. Probably figures out whatever power pin is there to run over the VGA. Oh, for Christ's sake! And then just kind of go from there. But the other cool thing is that you don't have to plug in alternate sound source. Like if you're using a VGA box, generally what you have to do is you have to output like an 1/8 inch wire to whatever your scaler is. So you're always going to have that sort of analog audio going through out through your HDMI. I've never noticed a hiss or noise or anything to that effect, but it has to be there. So the cool thing with the Harris box is that it's all a digital signal from the moment you plug it into the Dreamcast. So all of your sound is also going to be digital as well, which is really cool. Okay. Oh shit. Uh-oh, where's our friend Usagi? Oh man, this is bad news. Oh shit, okay, this is really bad news. Oh man, I'm not hitting for anything again. Fuck, what's going on? Well, at least I got the XP. Okay. Okay, I've got the XP for most of these so far. It's looking good. It's looking good. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, I should probably start unloading maybe some more of my damage traps. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Freeze trap. No update yet on Elysian Shadows either, and I'm getting a little frustrated with that team too, only because I do subscribe to their YouTube channel, and they do upload content quite regularly. The issue I have is that the content they have is for things they're developing outside of Elysian Shadows. I think since that is a Kickstarter, it should probably take priority. So what I'm seeing is them like building new VMU games, and then also trying to design a better VMU that holds more memory. It can do things like have a better LCD screen on it, can play MP3s, things like that, which is really cool sounding. But, you know, finish your first project first, man, especially for the people that paid for that on the Kickstarter. Now, I was a slacker backer, so I don't really, you know, I listened to their interview on the Dreamcast Junkyard. They seemed like a really impassioned bunch of guys. I was pretty optimistic that this game was going to come out, but, you know, like I said, I see these guys talking and doing their, like, web series. I can't remember what it's called. It's called something like Adventures in Web Development or some nonsense. But anyways, it's like, you know, come on, guys, like, work on the game that you promised people. Nothing on Slave again. It's been another month or two since our last update, which was essentially an email that said, give us a break, we're busy, we don't have time for this game. Sorry, it was the Goat Store, the company that released it, that promised the pre-orders, not us, not our fault. Again, really sad way to treat your customers and supporters. You know, people want this game to happen, people would talk very kindly of it if it was released. But, you know, just finish it. Like, what seems to be the problem? I know that a lot of these people are hobbyists, and this isn't their full-time gig, which is fine. That's great. But you know what? If it's something you're doing on the slide, don't start making promises you can't keep. Certainly don't take people's money. You know, that's a big no-no. That's kind of where I'm pissed. It's like, you know, it's one thing if you're taking a long time to finish a product that you hope will be released at some point. But don't take people's money and then promise a game that you're never going to deliver. Oh shit, I didn't want to give it that. Okay, good enough. Alright, let's find our friend here. Oh, Bob is not doing well, it appears. Okay, what am I hitting? Is it just a trap? I think it's just a trap. No, it's something. I got XP for it. Oh, shit. Okay, hopefully that'll... 1, 2... Oh, shit. Alright. That seemed to... Oh, fuck. Well, cut it out. Oh. Fuck. Here we go. What the hell killed me? Oh shit, okay. This guy needs to die. And what happened to the rest of our team, by the way? Oh, it's a dragon. Oh, for fuck's sakes. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Launch a damage trap. Let's launch a freeze trap. There we go. That'll at least keep him pacified for a while. Hopefully I live long enough to get the XP. Oh no. Oh, fuck. Where'd that guy come from? Welcome back. Thank you, whoever revived me. Okay, let's follow our team members here. Great. Okay, we unlocked something. Are we supposed to go in here? Warp, warp, warp. Sounds good. Hope I wasn't supposed to put a key in there. Warp. Okay. Where did it bring us? Well, let's just follow. Let's all try to stay together. Uh-oh, we're gonna lose our weapon again. Did we go back to the start? Everything looks strangely familiar. Unless, is there a hidden wall here somewhere? No. Oh, Dimate. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Here's a door that apparently we haven't gone through. Oh good, there's a trap, so that tells us that we're we probably haven't been there before. Okay, mag. Let's feed our... Okay, our... No, 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 no! Stay away! Well, I kind of wasted that. Fuck. Okay, tag these guys. That's the one thing with the lag that really bothers me, is that if I'm trying to do something like, let's say, feed a mag, it'll skip a bit, and then I end up giving it something that I don't want to give it. Okay, now these guys get pretty dangerous. I think I have, well, I got 96. 96. And I'm actually not too far away from a level up either, which is kind of fantastic. Now, I was using my special attack with this weapon. Oh, does it cost Meseta to use the special attacks? Interesting. Okay. Oh, I get it. When it's like a critical attack, it'll take Meseta. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. I guess I gotta up my luck, and then if I do that, I should be okay. Alright, let's see if we can get any goodies here. Dye fluid, no thank you. Dye mate, yes please. And that hit for nothing. So that is the... it's the one downside. That if you do not unload your special attack, you risk... Okay, let's go this way. You risk not getting any XP. Wow, what a mess. Okay, what do we got here? Anything we can use? Nope. Monomate. $31, $32. My guy's at 97. Monomate, nothing. $100. Okay, so... Oh, why do I only have 2? Interesting. So who's on this mag? Leela? Press Y on PB burst. Just hit the ingredient same times. Start twins. Okay. Everyone follow after go. Neat. Love it. It's kind of a waste. We probably should have used it in there. Oh shit, where's my weapon? Good. Can really use some Diamate. Ah, for Christ's sake. So I have a few things that I'm watching on eBay that I'm hoping I'll be able to win. In particular, I'm looking for a couple of mics. I'm watching an Audio-Technica AT4040. Always been interested in that mic. It's a pretty decent condenser, particularly for my use. I think it'll be quite fine. I just noticed with my type of voice that I need things that really have a lot of like a high end on it. So I think that'll be pretty good. Not make it sound tinny, but definitely boost up the high end. I generally filter things out in post. The other thing I'm looking at is a Rode NT2A, and I've got some decent prices lined up, so hopefully, you know, something will take off. Hopefully also by the next video, I'm going to show you a major eBay score that I got. And actually there's one thing that I didn't buy that part of me kind of regrets, but I already own it. It was just that it was so cheap, relatively speaking. And so it was an auction for res, and the starting bid was 60 bucks, no reserve, and 22 bucks shipping. Not bad for Res Pal. Generally a $200 game. So, you know, it would have come to a little over 80 Canadian. And that's a pretty decent price. I think I paid about maybe 150 Canadian in total for my copy. It's a fantastic game. The UK version is probably similar to the Japanese version, which is a bit cheaper. But at the time, I was only looking for UK PAL stuff. Typically, the only ports they'll get that are UK PAL that cost a lot of money are things like Shenmue 2, only because the Japanese version is cheaper, but it's in Japanese, of course. So I don't speak Japanese. It won't really do me very well to play the Japanese version. So yeah, I was watching that. It was by the same seller, and I was watching the auction, and finally it just, nobody bid on it. It ended at no bids, and part of me thinks, oh, I should have probably got it. I could probably have traded it for something like a $200 game. But, you know, I gotta not do that. It's just a waste of money. And the game I did buy from these people, it generally costs between about 200 and 300 bucks, and I got it for a little under half of what that would cost. So hopefully the next time I'm showing a video, I can show off that game and play a couple of rounds, hopefully too, just to maybe even play and record, just to kind of give you an impression of what it's like, because I've never played it. I just know it's really good. But again, I'm going to have to keep you in suspense. Okay, where are we going here? Thank you, whoever is putting tech on me. Oh, for poop's sake. I do like this weapon. It's pretty cool, but it's really slow and not as powerful as my other weapon. Now, the one thing about this quest is it's quite long. Hopefully we can finish it off without having to quit early, but I am looking at the time and I might have to jet. Okay, good. Tag these guys as well. The other little piece of recording equipment that I am on the hunt for, it's not so much for this setup here, but I was thinking about getting a USB mixer, just for some of my other little gadgets that I haven't been using lately. I used to have an amazing little setup in my basement of electronic equipment. If you look at some of my videos, I have a section in my channel that is all my live performing music, and it's about as live as you can play electronic music effectively. I had a very, very large setup that was all this old school equipment, all running the same MIDI clock, and everything synced up perfectly on time. It was beautiful. Loved it. So easy to get everything communicating with each other, because I probably had about, at its prime, maybe 15 pieces of gear. So there's only 16 mini channels that you can connect in separately, but sometimes I wasn't even using the channels to send a signal. I was just using it to save a clock or send a clock, so that way everything was in the same tempo and stuff like that, which is really handy, because even though in theory these machines that have their tempo set to whatever, you should be able to just hit go and they all play at the same time. They don't always work out that way, unfortunately. Deploy damage traps. Okay, what is this thing? Jesus. Wow, okay. Really didn't hit for that much, I gotta be honest, guys. I did get the XP though, so that's kind of nice. I don't know if we'll make it to level 100 this round, but we're getting pretty close. Okay, and we're good to go. Another warp. Sweet. Yeah, let's launch a confuse trap. Why not? Okay, so any goodies here that we can use? Doesn't look like it. Oh, somebody's launching their mag. And we're all in purgatory. Oh, that was not well spent. Okay, where's my Yasminkov? Anything there that we can use? No. Anything there we can use? No, of course not. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Alright, let's see if the damage traps... Oh, perfect. They worked. Okay, we'll get rid of this flower. Now, I did notice there were some special enemies at one point, and they had some special drops too, which is not something I see too often. Okay, let's launch a fuse trap, see if that does anything. Okay, and somebody deployed their mag. Good stuff. And I don't know what weapon that person's using, but it is lighting up the room. The D is gone. Oh shit, let's get in there. That looks like a whole bunch of XP that we are not going to be invited to. Sorry about that, guys. I seem to have something in my eye. Oh. Let's launch a confuse trap, see what happens. Let's launch a damage trap, see what happens. And we're dead. Okay, good times. No, we're not going to. Alright guys, I might have to take a break and wash out my eye. I don't know what's in it. Okay, give me 1 second. This is ridiculous. Okay, be back in a sec. Alright, and we are back. Okay, anything here we can use? Dynamite's always handy. Don't really need that. Don't really need that. And dynamite. Perfect. Okay, let's tag some of these guys before they... Oh, no luck. Long time no see indeed. Alright, let's get this guy out of the way. Okay, and these slimes, damage traps are the useful weapon against slimes from what I understand. Perfect. Took them out. Okay, anything good there? Absolutely nothing. Alright. And up. Nope. We're going through. 46. And what did we unlock? I think we're all supposed to sit on some sort of pad at the same time, if I remember correctly. Holy smokes. Let's see if that does anything. And it took him out. Perfect. Okay, there's a Nano Dragon. Let's see if we can tag this guy, get some XP. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's get right in the center there. Launch ourselves a confuse trap. There, perfect. Let them all fight each other, and I'll just tag from back here. Well, the good news is I'm looking at all the other people's attacks, and it doesn't appear as though people are hitting for very much, if at all. So I don't feel too bad about missing all the time. Okay, so we got a few of those guys. But these lilies, there's kind of like a one-shot deal for killing, I think. Okay, I think I got all the XP for that. Don't really need the monomate. Let's beat our mag while we're here. Oh, what am I doing? Fuck. Damn, missed it. Didn't even get to donate. Although I haven't had much luck donating anyways, so. Why did that happen? Okay, item. Mag. Equip. Yes, please. Okay, mag, give item. There we go. That makes more sense. Alright, where are our teammates? Item pack, area map. Where did everybody go? Oh, there must be a warp behind me. Oh, right there, there's a warp. Oh, jeez. Again, we'll just launch a confuse trap and maybe we can help out our teammates. Oh, good. Oh, not good. Okay, dimates. Nope. Monomate. Oh, dimate we can use. 3. Okay. So there's a couple of new YouTube channels actually that I've subscribed to that I'm really enjoying. A little while ago I subscribed to RGT85, and he's like just kind of your regular twice a week sort of news update on whatever's going on in video games, retro gamer type guy. I don't know, nothing really spectacular in terms of like originality, but seems to be doing okay. I am a huge fan of the old school guys though. They They never cease to amaze me. Metal Jesus rocks, just because he's this old dude that worked for Sierra. I love his channel. He had some really bizarre story recently, which, gotta admit, I don't quite buy, but there's just something about it. It needs more explanation. But essentially, he did like a Craigslist pickup, and says that when he went there, the woman was selling boxed PC games, and then while he was there, he noticed that she was burning Nintendo cartridges for fuel in a gas or in a wood stove. So many questions about that. Like, how many boxed Nintendo games must a person have in order to make that a viable fuel source? You know what I mean? Didn't really elaborate on it. I suspect he embellished a bit, but who am I to say? All I know is that I asked the question, and he actually got back to me, kind of like didn't really give me a decent answer, to be quite honest, but just said, okay, that's just what she did, and that was it. And then a couple other people on the channel that are fans, I think maybe thought I was trying to tear a strip off the guy, which I certainly was not. Big fan of Metal Jesus Rocks, but that story needed more to it. Like, why was this woman in a stage where she was thinking it was a good idea to burn Nintendo games for fuel, especially if she had the wherewithal to post on Craigslist boxed PC games and have relatively accurate pricing associated with it, according to him anyways. It wasn't a steal, but it's a pretty good deal. So I don't know, there's something about it that just doesn't quite add up. But who am I to judge? Okay, we'll freeze these guys. And I am out of damage traps. I might have to either find a recharge ring or go back to Pioneer. Okay, what do we got here? Monofluid, oh my goodness, you're so generous. What are we supposed to do? There's the exit. Okay, we hit the exit button. Perfect. Exit, exit, exit. Now, if I remember correctly, we're only about halfway through, so it's going to be quite the grind to get through this level. Now, it's interesting, we were talking about not using the needle earlier, which is essentially a spread weapon, spread shot. And yeah, it can become, yeah, it's one of those weapons that it's kind of a cheating weapon to some degree, but it's good to get because you can, if you're low, you can get XP fairly easily. So that's kind of nice, but this weapon seems very similar to a needle. Like, it's shooting off 4 shots. Now the needle I think shoots up to 6 to 8. I can't recall exactly, but it's quite a bit. Let's get rid of this. Oh cool, let's use our mono grinder. Why not? Oh wow. Look at this leg. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So the good news is that when I'm not playing DC, I'm really not playing anything, but but pretty much my handheld systems, and primarily my DS, my 3DS rather, I should say. And I'm still hooked on that stupid game called Heroes of Ruin. It's not a good game, but I'm so close to finishing it that I feel like the only way out is through at this point. So... okay. Well, while they're doing that, why don't we eat our mag? Okay, and see what happens here. And was there anybody new in the chat? No, it was last person on was me. Let's refresh Dreamcast Now just to see who's online. And it's still just the four of us, which is fine. Perfect. Oh, and it got me. So who knows, we might actually make it up to level 100 tonight. Oh, here's the warp. Fuse trap. Let's do it. Come on, die, you son of a bitch. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, jeez. Well, these guys just fuck off. Now, there was somebody in the comments section. They deleted the comment, but they made some remark about me not using the triple shot method, the 1, 2, 3 pump on your controller. I am doing that. It's just that I think the lag kind of interferes with the rhythm, so I don't always make it the way I'd like to. But I certainly know the technique. I certainly try to apply it when I can, but for whatever reason, it seems to be a bit of an issue with all of the action going on in the screen with the 4 different players and the monsters and everything that's going on, and trying to take up valuable resources on the old Dreamcast. I think I am going to try and spring though for a BBA, and maybe I don't know, maybe see if there's any difference in the gameplay. I suspect there's not, but you just never know. Because the DreamPi is a pretty reliable system. Some people have had some issues, and in fact, I am going to spend some time, hopefully soon, and redo that video I made of how to get online. Cave 3, okay. Just because there's some different techniques that I would impose now, and you don't need to do all the things that you had to do before. Like, you don't need to configure your Dreamcast the way you had to do before with XDP. You can just plug in your Dreamcast, plug in your DreamPi. If you have a USB... okay, we can't go through there. I guess we gotta wait for a partner here. Here we go. All right, this is the last one. If you are using the USB technique, it really just slims down the setup. It's a lot less work. I'm going to try and redo my USB powered line voltage inducer at a certain point. I think I know what happened before, and it actually has nothing to do with the mechanics of the line voltage inducer. I don't think I was using the right... I don't think I was using the right power supply. I didn't have the right amperage, and that's what kind of fried things. So now that I have the proper power supply, I think it will be a non-issue. But we'll give it another try. It was really wild the first time that it didn't work. Essentially what happened was... all of the audio that I was recording through my bike, you know, you started off, it sounded fine. It sounded like the way you're listening to it now. But near the end, it started to distort, and it just sounded ridiculous. Totally useless. And I wasn't quite sure if that was because of the line voltage inducer, but now I'm starting to suspect it was actually probably a computer virus I had. Oh, excuse me. Because I think I downloaded some movie at that time. I can't remember what it was. It was like Captain America Winter Soldier or something. I can't remember, but anyway, I think there was probably a virus associated with that file, which is very plausible. And yeah, and then it just kind of killed my comp, and I had to restart everything. Good times. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, and we lost our weapon. Okay, we're probably gonna have to teleport back to Pioneer at some point. Maybe we should probably do that now before we start getting into some of the major enemies that have some pretty serious XP. So let's just jet back now while we're sort of in the thick of it. We're going to go to the clinic, heal up, get our traps back. We're going to stock up on some supplies, and we are going to jump back in the game. Okay, we didn't really matter if we lost our proton blast, because I think it was only at 11 by the time we left. Not a big deal, not a big loss. We're okay. We are okay. Yes, okay. Perfect. Okay, so we're healed up. Got all of our traps back. If we make it to level 100 tonight, we will get, I think, 15 traps, which is superb. That'll draw it out a little bit longer anyways. And let's just stock up on some die and try, if it's available. Perfect. Oh, don't have enough Meseta. That's okay. I'm not going to bother going back to the bank. We're fine. Get out of my way. Alright. Hopefully they haven't gone too far into the game without me. I doubt it. Loading. Alright, perfect. Anything here we can use? Nope. Oh, we just bought dynamite. Perfect. Money well spent. Okay, let's tag all these guys. And how much further am I to another level up? I think I'm probably around 30,000. Yeah, a little bit shy of 30. So we are making some progress. Assuming if we are able to complete this level the way we were last time, I think we got about 20,000 to complete the quest. So we might just sneak a level up if we're able to hang in there long enough in order to do this to complete this game. Okay, let's launch that damage trap. And probably didn't have to. Oh well, c'est la vie. Okay, let that guy do his thing. Oh no, Proton Blast. And we got the XP. Perfect. Come on, dragon. So we're going to have to go back to Vega at some point, I think, and do another Towards the Future ++. Those were really fun levels. Alright, where are we here? Boom! Gotcha. The good news is I think I found out the problem with my capture setup. I was getting a bit frustrated and it was really dissuading me from turning on my capture device and just uploading video because it took so long to find the errors that I was making. It would sometimes take like up to an hour, just driving me nuts. So I mentioned before with the Elgato, I think every time you turn it off, it's a good idea when you're powering it back on not to rely on your previous USB installed. You should probably turn on your USB every time or unplug it and reinstall it every time. It just it seems to make everything just work a lot smoother. I don't know, maybe if it sits in the same place for a long time the pins get disconnected somehow, who knows. But I did notice that since I've been doing that, I haven't had so many issues with recording, which is kind of nice. Okay, where's everybody else? There they are. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, and they're done. Okay. Can we tag these guys at all? Yes. I will never understand why I cannot hit for the amounts that everybody else can. Now it appears as though some of the other people I'm playing with, they have similar issues as well with attacks, but I don't know. It is Ultimate, which sort of the bonus level for version 2. So I guess it was intended to be quite difficult, which it is. Thank you. But you don't want it to be so difficult that it makes it impossible to play. Like, I would never be able to complete this on a solo campaign right now. Cool. Mono grinder, yes please. Alright, what are we attacking? There's the exit. Okay, so what do we need to hit? We're missing something here. We're supposed to attack one of these. Oh, here's a key. Perfect. Okay, maybe that was what we needed. Oh, maybe not. One of these rocks has to go. Oh, perfect. Looks like somebody figured it out. Oh, there it is, right there. Good job. Alright, we got that key now. Oh, I think similar to the fire, you don't want to stay in one spot for too long where that electricity is building up, because that's what makes your weapon to detach. Okay, where do we go from here? Hopefully we're getting towards the exit. Oh, somebody used their... Oh, there's Usagi right there. Perfect. No prob. Okay, I think if we're ever going to use a damage trap, now is the time. Let's do that here too, just to say we did. Okay, we don't need that. And since we've already tagged them, we might as well just do our... Oh, fuck. Let's confuse as many as possible. I think the confuse trap is pretty highly underrated. But I'm pretty confident I got everything in the scrimmage. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's launch that confuse trap. Hopefully that does some damage. Hopefully that helps out our teammates a little bit. Perfect. Diamate, yes. I can really use the diamate. Item, mag. Yes. Give diamate, yes. Give diamate, yes. And let's pick up the diamate. Alright, where do we go from here? Alright, let's unload a little bit. See if we get lucky. No, not so much. We could always just try mate. Why not? Okay, anything else here that we can possibly use? Okay, great. A little bit of a supply chest. Doubt there'll be anything that we can actually use. And we all had the same instinct. Throw on the freeze trap. Alright, where do we go from here? Okay, let's get out of that lightning or electricity or whatever it is. Oh, trimate, we can always use that. And let's tag these guys here. Perfect. Alright, did we open up anything? We could use a telepipe. Great. Oh, don't tell me this is that fucking terrible. Oh, god damn it. No, it's not, but it there's that one. Here. Let's see if Bob can get up in time. Oh, sweet. Got some hit material. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. Did we tag him? We did. Perfect. And did we get all of these guys too? Perfect. Maybe we did. Oh, geez. Doesn't look like we hit for anything. Oh, shit. So we should be getting near the end, I think. These maps do appear to be randomized to some degree, although they do get a little bit repetitive. There are a couple of really experienced players on here that have been playing these maps for years and years and years, and I mean, Dreamcast Live is celebrating its like 10th anniversary, so you know these people have been around a long time. So probably play blindfolded at this point. Are we going to be able to take this guy out? Oh, and we're dead. Nope, not returning. Somebody bring me back. Come on, guys. Help a brother out. Don't need mood analyzers. Let's just use a confuse trap. Hopefully that'll resolve some of these issues here. Hey, luck material. Why not? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, is that it? No, of course it's not. Oh, for Christ's sake. We will launch a freeze trap. And we'll launch a confuse trap. And we'll lob a couple of these guys in there to see if it does any damage. And we'll lob a damage trap in there for good measure. There we go. Throw a little confused trap in there just to spice things up. Oh wow, I am almost at level up too. This is great. We might actually make it to level 100 by the end of the night. Didn't get any XP for that one either. Damn. Who's he got following around? Oh, it's one of those little puddle slime things. Okay, great. Finally got the XP. Uh-oh. This looks important. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I think this is where we fight the boss. Memory serves me. Okay, we can just manage to sneak a couple shots in there. Okay, and what about now? I think I'm actually gonna... Fuck. I think I'm actually gonna change my weapon. Oh, fuck. Maybe not. Let's stick with the launcher. Seem to have at least better odds of tagging anyways. Alright, where are you? It's like not only does this one have a ton more hit points, but... Oh, there he comes. There he comes. Watch out for the stones. A ton more hit points, but you actually hit for a ton less. Uh-oh. Cutting out the power. Now keep in mind, all of these quests are designed by the Sysop, Sir Tresselot. I think that's how you pronounce his name, or his handle. Which is pretty amazing when you think about it. Oh, come on. Oh, you better not. Let me sneak one shot in before you die. This is painful. Holy shit. Okay, where is he going? Can we tag him at least? We tag something. Oh, come on. Okay, big money, come on. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Come on, come on, come on. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. We will exchange pleasantries later. Okay, so far we're just missing, which is fine as well. don't want to chit chat. Did we get it? Please say we got it. Please say we got it. No, no, not yet. Come on. Oh, he's gonna go for one more round of those stupid fucking stones. Alright, cutting out the lights now. He's got to be almost done, no? Get to the other side. Come on. Oh, what did Bob use? Yay, Bob. I gotta somehow avoid those like little light laser thingies. Come on. Gotta be almost done. Little bit more. Come on, hang in there. Okay, let's see how far away we can lob this shot. Ah, fuck. Can't avoid it. Alright, hang in there, hang in there, hang in there. Did we do it? No. Fuck you. Miss. Okay, whatever. We always miss. I get it. So frustrating. Oh, don't tell me you're dead. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to avoid. Oh Christ, here it comes again. Oh, great. We actually avoided that one. Oh, and now he's turning out the lights. Okay, please say we got the XP for that. I think we tagged him at least once since we were revived. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Club 100. Defense material, yes please. A HP material, yes please. Diamate. That's awesome. Thanks. I thought I would never make it out of that round. Alright, so I think we go to Cave 3 and then we gotta unlock something. Is that true? I can't believe we got the XP for that, to be quite honest. I didn't think we were gonna survive, but oh well. The fates were on our side. Alright, where do we go to now, guys? Where to now? I am just going to follow my companion here. I think we're supposed to unlock a door or something like that, aren't we? Ah. Didn't see that one coming. Ah, so close. Come on, get out of there. Did I lose all my Meseta? Ah, it's only 1,000 or so anyway. Doesn't matter. Meh, it's only like 1,000. Holy smokes, how did Soggy gets our Yukina get so quick far up there so quickly? Okay, where to now? Go through here. I think we're supposed to get more traps now that we're at Club 100. Don't get off my back, you. Get off, get off, get off. Jeez. Wonder if we can use anything here. Freeze trap, maybe? I don't know. Pretty confident it's Yukina that's using that. I think they're using the fan and they're dusting up all of those like fire embers and things. Okay, at least we tagged them all. That's the important part. It would be nice if we had good armor, weapons, everything. Actually, our weapon isn't bad, but our armor is to be desired. A couple of pieces of mine material. Not often you see that. Okay, wait. Go through. Perfect. Tag these guys. Excellent. Nope, don't need that. Okay. Oh, I can't believe we didn't tag. Damn. gotta wait till this dungeon is cleared out until the doors will open next. Yeah, I'm very curious about if I do end up finding a LAN adapter for the Dreamcast. If we'll have the lag as bad as it is. Hopefully not. Oh, where are we going? Here's a warp. Perfect. We'll save that to later. Oh, somebody's using their mag. Usagi, okay. And I seem to have lost my weapon. And Yukina is using their mag. I love the twins. Alright. Here we are. Connect the photon battery. Yes, please. Connected, guys. Connected, Bob. Come on, Bob. Perfect. Excellent. Quest completed. Nice. Nice. Well done, guys. Perfect. We saved Pioneer once again. Poor Pioneer. It has more problems than it knows what to do with. All right. Let's go back to the principal. Talk to them. Get our reward. Well done, UGB. Our scientists have regained control of the main pumping station, and the conditions of the cave are also returning to normal. I've also sent repairs teams to fix the damaged substations. Our water supply is once again secure thanks to you. I have instructed Irene to leave the reward at the Hunters Guild. Thank you for your assistance. Okay. Thank you, UGB. I have deposited your reward at the Hunters Guild. Great. Let's go to the Hunters Guild. I think before we tap out, let's use some of these. Use some of these items that we grabbed. So HP material, yes. Good game, everyone. I'm going to go to the lobby and call it a night. Later, people. Okay, cool. Nice. And 36 photon points. So I think it was, what, 75 for each attribute to add to your weapon. So we need to complete a couple more levels, get some more photon points, and then maybe we'll add some different attributes to this weapon afterwards. Okay, definitely saving. That's an awesome character. Okay, /save 1. Character data saved. Perfect. Ugh. Night every one. Catch you on the flip. Okay, very cool, very busy, very long game. Well, we had a couple of hiccups at the start. I'm really disappointed at the stability of the IVES patcher disk. I'm going to do a bit of research. I'm going to talk to a few other people that I know, see if that's a common problem or if it was just unique to this particular game that we were playing. Because who knows, it could have just been, you know, one of those things where too much things were happening on the screen. It appeared as though somebody was trying to burst into our game as we were doing some stuff, and that could have triggered it. Regardless, it shouldn't be that unstable, especially if the backbone is the main game. So, I don't know. Who knows what happened? Fortunately, we save our character data. If you've been watching some of these videos since the beginning, you might have noticed that I lost a couple of good weapons because I didn't realize you could save in the lobby directly to the server. So that's very important. All you have to do is hit /save and then your VMU, which is typically in port 1. So anyways, great game. Really glad to show off some of the pickups, and definitely glad we hit level 100. That's going to open up a ton of new opportunities when we start playing in Ultimate. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to jump on again soon. Tomorrow is Wednesday as of the date of this recording, which means Choo Choo Rocket Night. So hopefully I'll jump on, play a couple of rounds of that, because that's a great game. So have a good night, folks. We'll talk to you later. Bye.